Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am a subject teacher of social study of LPM Public School, and in our last video, we have discussed about the Mahatma Gandhi. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the chapter number 17, that is part 2. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the great personality whose name is Swami Vivekanand. So, students, your chapter name is People Who Inspire Us. It means in this chapter we will learn about the many great personality who inspire us in many ways, like by their speeches, words, action. So in this chapters we will learn about this great personality one by one, and in our previous video we have discussed about the Mahatma Gandhi, who is also a great personality and also a father of our nations. And in this video we are going to discuss about the Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand was also a great personality, and Swami Vivekanand was a Hindu monk and one of the most celebrated spiritual leader of India. He was more than just a spiritual mind. He was a prolific thinker, great orator, and passionate patriot. He was born in Kolkata in a Bengali family, and his name was Narendranath Datta before when before monk. And Swami Vivekanand was one of the eight child of Vishwanath Datta and Bhuneshwari Datta, and he was born on 12th of January on the occasion of Makar Sankranti. So student, now let's start your today's topic. So look at this. Swami Vivekanand original name was Narendra Nath Datta. So student, the original name of Swami Vivekanand was Narendra Nath Datta. He was born on 12th of January 1863 in Kolkata, and he was born on 12th of January 1863 in Kolkata in Bengali family, and he taught Indians the importance of service and love for the downtrodden. And Swami Vivekanand taught Indians the importance of service, the importance of helping nature, and love for the downtrodden. Now look at the second paragraph. As a youth, Vivekanand traveled across the whole of India. So student, when Vivekanand was a young and youth, then he traveled across the whole India. He saw the misery of Indian people. So student, when he traveled the India, then he saw the difficulties of Indians people, how they suffer, how they suffering in their life, and this is a very miserable condition of Indian people. He thought deeply and finally realized that if Indians was to be uplifted, some Indians need to sacrifice their personal happiness and take up a life of service to all living beings. So students, when Swami Vivekanand looked the miserable condition of Indian people, then he thought deeply and finally realized that if Indians was to be uplifted, if the condition of Indians to be improved, then it needs to some Indians need to sacrifice their life, sacrifice their personal happiness, and take up a life of service to all living beings. So students, he thought if we want to, if the condition of Indians people improved, and it is also only happen It needs that some Indians need to sacrifice their personal happiness and take up a life to service to all living beings. So students, then Swami Vivekananda also sacrificed their whole life for the service of Indian peoples, and he also sacrificed their personal happiness and take up a life of service to all living beings. So now look at this next. Here look at this. Here you can see Swami Vivekananda spoke in the World Parliament of Religions held in Chicago. So student, in 1893, he said that India has always stood for love, harmony and peaceful coexistence of all religions. So student, Swami Vivekananda represent Hinduism in the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago in America in 1893, and he said that India has always stood for love, harmony and peaceful coexistence of all religions. Means India respect all religions. India respect all religions because India is a secular country and he doesn't give preference to any religion. He treat every religious with equal. So first of all, he represent Hinduism in the World Parliament Religions held in Chicago in America in 1893 as a monk. So now look at the next page. Vivekananda laid great emphasis on the education of women and the poor. He was convinced that only education could help Indian prosper. So students, Vivekananda want to improve and want to educate the Indians women and provide education to poor, because he thought that only education will help to improve the condition of Indian peoples. Without education, condition should not without education, conditions cannot be improved. So education is the only key to improve the miserable condition of Indian people. He thought that service of humankind is equal to the worship of God. His word continued to inspire the youth of India. His birthday is observed in India as a National Youth Day. So students, he always taught that service of humankind is equal to the worship of God. If you if we help the poor, then this service is equal to the worship of God. You then you need not to worship the God. So we we are always ready for the service of human beings, service of humankind, because it is equal to the worship of God. And his word continue to inspire the youth of India, and this word, that is service of humankind is equal to the worship of God, this word inspire to the youth of India. Many youth inspired by the words of Swami Vivekananda, and so his birthday, we observe his birthday as a National Youth Day, and we we all celebrate his birthday on 12th January as a National Youth Day. So students, I hope you all are understood about the Swami Vivekananda, and you have to read and learn about this great personality, because he represent the Hinduism in the World Parliament of Chicago in 1893 as a monk. So you have to read and learn about this great personality. This is your today's homework. So that's all.